Oh, are you serious? Oh, come on. I done spoke a whole entire, and now I have to record it again? This don't make no damn sense. I done pressed something, now I gotta start all over again. Well, hello, New Yorkers. Hello, New York viewers. I guess I have to record this again. I tell you, where's that lady that just walk around cursing for no reason? I stopped this lady and I asked her, I said, how come I see you every morning, and you just love to curse? She goes, oh, I love to curse. And she just curses at nothing. She curses, it's like an imaginary person that she start cursing at. And I asked her, I said, why do you curse so much? Who are you talking to? She says, I just love cursing. I said, so what's your favorite curse word? She goes, the F word. I said, oh my God, really? Why? And she goes, I just love the feeling. I just love speaking. I just love saying the F word. It just makes me feel good. Really? And then she started saying the F word over and over and over again. And I didn't want people to think she was cursing me out. So I was like, you know what? All right, ma'am, have a nice day. Have a nice day. See, I'm not afraid to walk up to homeless people and crazy people. I want to know what's going on in their mind. You know what I'm saying? Why they speak out loud. I used to always be worried about why I'm speaking out loud. See, this, for instance, like that one looked like he was a little bit off. I could tell who's off and who's on. I could tell. Now, these voiceovers now might get a little offended because basically I'm speaking what's on my mind. That's what I'm doing. I'm walking New York City and I'm seeing what's out here and I'm speaking what's on my mind. Y'all might think it's funny. Y'all might not think it's funny. Some of y'all might leave comments and say, you know what, you shouldn't talk about that man like that. Why would you talk about that man? Okay, leave your comments. Leave all those things. I want to see it. I want to know what you think, because this is what this is about. It's social media. We're socializing our opinions, right? Anyway, how about those Knicks? How about those Knicks? They killed it. They killed it. They rep it for the city for real, for real. They're not disappointing the fans. I already knew it, though. I knew they was going to win. I knew it because I had this prediction. Matter of fact, me and God have a really, really great relationship. And he already told me, God already told me that they were going to win. And they're going to win the championship, too. I wish I had enough money to bet on it, but it's the truth. It really is. So it is a beautiful morning. I think it's almost 7 a.m. 47th Street and 7th Avenue. You see mainly the bikers, the truckers, the people that actually clean the sidewalk, the dog walkers, the runners. That's who you're going to see early this morning. People like to walk their dogs and everything like that before they start their day. You're going to see the pigeons flying around. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. So I'm going to usually take you guys with me on the New York journey. You're basically going to hear my thoughts because a lot of people don't speak their thoughts out loud because they don't want to offend anybody. But New York is like a whole movie, child. It's a whole movie. I'm thinking about getting a mic because the only thing is that I want to capture the backdrop, the sound of New York. That's the only thing. But if I continue to record like this, it's going to sound muffled. It's going to sound really muffled. Do your part. Do your part, run club. Okay, I don't know what that means. This guy holding up a sign while he's on a bike. I don't know what that means. But anyway, so, I want to get the mic because I don't want to sound all muffled and everything like that. So I'm really contemplating, but then I want to be able to pick up the sounds, the backdrop of New York, the feeling of the city. I decided to do this because I already filmed New York City. Why not? Why not share my thoughts with you guys? Like right now, I'm going to go to the coffee shop and I'm going to see if somebody's going to buy me a coffee. Straight up and down like that. I'm from New York, honey. Okay, some of us have pride and some of us don't, and I'm the type of person that has no pride. I might go to the beach today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to the beach today because the beach, might be entertaining today. The dirty Orchard Beach. But I heard that they did some remodeling in Orchard Beach. So basically, you take the train towards the Bronx. Orchard Beach is in the Bronx. Well, I think it's near the Bronx, but that's where I'm from. And by the way, my name is Kyra Rawls. I have a fabulous name. But yeah, so today you're gonna just go with me. We might go into a store and look at some mannequins and start talking to the mannequins. I don't know. We might tell the mannequins they look fabulous today, and how they wear expensive outfits and for free. Because I have conversations with them. Remember that movie, The Mannequin? Oh my God, that was a good movie. Look at these two ladies. They're about to probably going on vacation. Oh, you know what? She got some courage. This lady here got some courage. She go on a bike. I know that's right. That's what I need to do. I need to be getting on the bike so I can shed some pounds. I know if I get on the bike, I can shed some pounds faster. But anyway, I'm just rambling. So come and join me with my voiceovers. I made the decision to do this. I was like flipping back and forth for days. I did my first voiceover, and I was like, oh, it's okay. But somebody that I know, they listened to it. Somebody that I met, and they listened to it, and they thought it was so funny. Without me even asking them to give me their feedback, they gave me their feedback anyway. So come along with me. Let's look at New York together. All right, guys. So I'm gonna see you later. Okay. And let me make sure I put them captions on. I want people to, read and enjoy. Okay. Have a good morning, guys.